The church is in crisis. Every year, thousands of churches close their doors. Pastors are walking away in record numbers, and generations are turning their backs on faith, not because they've rejected Jesus, but because they've never really seen him.
Around the world, people are spiritually starving. Many are deconstructing, not out of rebellion, but out of pain, church hurt, unanswered questions, and disappointment. We've spent decades serving churches across the globe. We've seen beautiful moments of revival, but also heartbreaking stories of decline. It's the same story in different languages, contexts, and cultures. People are searching for hope, they just don't know where to find it. That's why we've launched Reconstruction International, to call the church back to its center, to help people rebuild their faith, revive weary churches, and reignite the mission of Jesus across the street and around the world.
This is not a program, it's a passion. And we have felt the weight of burnout. We've walked with others through the rubble of a broken belief system, and we've seen what happens when the church gets its focus back on Jesus.
Reconstruction International offers resources, pastor training, church revitalization, and global missions outreach. It's all about pointing people back to the person of Jesus.
Part of that mission includes church planting, coming alongside local leaders to start healthy, multiplying churches where there is little or no gospel presence. We don't just train, we send. We don't just speak, we serve. That's why we also facilitate short-term mission trips. These trips invite churches and individuals to step into the story, to experience the harvest, serve cross-culturally, and see what God is doing around the world firsthand.
When you take someone around the world to see what God is doing through the global church, it changes them. These trips aren't about tourism, they're about transformation. Through partnerships and field connections, we're helping churches move from just sending money to sending people and becoming truly global in impact. But we believe that Jesus is the answer. He always has been, he still is, and he always will be. And we believe that it's time to rebuild on him.
We are just beginning, but the mission is clear: to help the deconstructing reconstruct their faith on the words and the example of Jesus, help pastors find new strength, and to help churches move from survival to sending.
This isn't just about recovery, it's about revival. We are praying for a global awakening where faith is deep, churches are healthy, and missions are multiplying again. And we believe that this generation is ready.
We need faithful partners who believe that the church can rise again, who believe that the gospel still transforms lives, and who will stand with us and say, "We're in."
Will you join us? Will your church become a sending church? Will you help fund the resources that are rebuilding faith around the world? Will you partner with us to see a new generation fall in love with Jesus again?
This is more than a ministry. It's a movement, a moment, a mission. Let's rebuild what's been broken. Let's bring the focus back to Jesus, and let's do it together.